Hey guys, we got an XCMG XE55U Mini X today. It's one of our most popular and versatile machines here at ReadyDig. 5.5 metric ton machine, so it weighs about 12.5, runs a 41 horse Kubota engine. This one is equipped with a 4-way blade, meaning the blade pivots side to side and up and down. Super handy if you're doing trenching for backfill, just make one pass. Hydraulic thumb. That's factory. We can't order this machine without that thumb. Pin grabber coupler, which is the most universal coupler you can have. As time goes on, the pin grabber couplers tend to wear less than some of the other options out there. This is equipped with a 24-inch digging bucket. All XCMG machines come with third function auxiliary hydraulics as an option. All you need to do is put couplers on there. You can run any type of attachment you need. One convenient thing about these excavators is they have a manual shutoff for your thumb. So if you're running a concrete breaker and you don't want your thumb to creep down, or you don't want your guys using the thumb in certain application, you just shut that valve off and then you can turn it right back on. So one great feature that's on every XCMG, whether it's a mini excavator or full-size excavator, is inside this box here is what they call a burst valve. So if you're to lose a hydraulic line while you're holding a pipe in the air, your cylinder will stay in place. It's a great safety feature for anybody doing utilities or pipeline. So inside the XE55U engine compartment, it has a 41 horse Kubota engine. One great thing you'll notice on these is every filter is super easy to get to. That's one thing XCMG does a great job at, is serviceability. It means a lot when our tech comes out and only has an hour to do a service instead of 4 hours because they can't get to a filter. So your hydraulic sight glass, just right there, easy to see, don't need to open anything up. If you do need to open it up, you have your air filter front and center. You also, coming around the side here, have your battery. If you ever run into a dead battery, so no tools necessary. And then you have your lockable master switch. So if you're in an area that you want to shut the machine off, high risk area, you can shut the kill switch off and put a padlock on it for safety. All XCMG machines are equipped with LED lights. That's standard. So this machine will have one on your boom arm, two on the front of the cab, and then one on the rear of the cab. The other thing this machine has that is pretty unique to them is it has 3 mirrors, one on the front right corner, one on the other corner, and then one on the back corner as well. So visibility inside the cab is super great if you're in tight areas. Yeah, so as far as maintenance item on the track, super simple. If you got a loose track, just pop off one bolt here, and then there's a grease zerk inside of there. Get your grease gun, and it'll tighten the track right up. So one super creative thing that XCMG has done on this model, they have a little button here. What it does is you push it, it lights up your screen inside the cab, so you can check your fuel without having to get in the machine, turn the key on. If you have a fuel crew or something that comes through at night, it's super efficient. You can leave your cab locked and not have to worry about them having access to it. It's got a suspension seat in it, which is super great for comfort. You obviously have your safety lever here. One thing that's nice about this is when it's tucked up, it's out of the way. If you're in and out, you don't have to worry about tools catching on it or anything like that. The XE55U screen, very robust. So you'll have 3 main gauges that you'll see on there. So you'll have your fuel gauge, you'll have your coolant temp gauge, and then you'll have your hydraulic temp gauge. Some of the other things that you'll see on the bottom of the screen is you'll have your rabbit or turtle mode for your drive speed. You'll have your auto idle, so if you're not moving the machine, it'll return back to idle. You have different operating modes, so power, if you want to run a single circuit breaker, and then you have an alarm canceling function. If you're in a neighborhood where, say, hey, they have a noise ordinance, you can shut the beeping alarm off when you're moving the machine. So the machine comes with the switchable controls. So all it is a little toggle switch in here that you flip back and forth, and you can switch to whichever controls you're most comfortable with. It also has a toggle switch for the quick coupler, so you'll hit that toggle switch, curl your bucket all the way in, and pins will release, letting you switch to a different attachment in a matter of seconds. Whether you need an excavator, a roller, a grader, a loader, we have what you need. Just call us today for your 1-week free demo.